the main great gift of the water is this memory that less is really more. And just by holding the head of Tiago in this point, I can already get a lot of information. I can see when he's inhaling, the way that his head is going a little bit to the back and his chest is filling up. And I can see the way when he's exhaling, the way that his chest is going down and his chin is going down with it as well. It's really important to leave this liberty for him to breathe fully and to allow his head to move gently up and down. I like to use the example of Sir Donald Winnicott when he's speaking about the good enough mother, the one that supports you completely, that makes you know that she's there whenever you need her, but allow you to be free, to move around and not to be retained. And here we want also to allow the head of Tiago to move freely and fully up and down. It's a little bit like playing a Tibetan singing bowl that our hand needs to be very loose when you support it. Otherwise the whole sound will be gone. The thumb above the ear and the four fingers with the palm supporting just the occipital bone, the part that is just behind the forehead. So this is as low as my palms will go. I'm not touching the neck at all in this point. The jets of the pool are taking to the right all the time, so we'll have that in mind when we see him moving from side to side. What is important to take into our consideration is really the fact that the neck is not getting any kind of inputs from us in this point. Both of the ears are inside the water, and the water are arriving to this line, so it's not touching neither the eyes or the nose or the mouth. It's a great moment for me to have a general look and to have all the information that his body is sharing with me about how does his opening, how wide his legs are open now, where does the hands choose to be, how big is his breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. It's giving us a little bit of a distance, which could be very important, at least as the first part, first phase for some of our recipients. So they can start with some extra physical corporal space before we come really close together. We can already create kind of a sandwich to the cerebral spinal fluids, which are so receptive to any kind of intentional information that I can bring from my heart energetically to him. And by sustaining the mind in this way, the brain, it's a very direct way to bring intention of peacefulness, what we call in Portuguese, felizmente, happy mind. And we can feel the immediate response of his breath. Just by supporting his head in this way, even though it seems that we're not doing much, his nerve system is coming into something that's more similar to sleeping state, and he's still awake. And therefore the muscular system is already setting itself to a very calm state of action. Energetically, you can see how his spine and his back are in a very fluid, positive posture to stay in. And a very important part that by supporting the head in the way that the chin will never go too high and there won't be any contraction in the neck, it will never go into an expression of fear, which we know universally as that one. And having his head supported completely, so close to the line of the water, where his breath can go into risk, but knowing all the time that my soft yet supportive hand is underneath his head, his relationship with trust, with the external world, is having this really soft invitation to go back into the most primitive, primal state that unifies us human beings from all over this planet, that we are all born with the capacity to trust the external world completely. And this innate trust that becomes so tangible just from this simple, supportive posture. To wake up again. The capacity to trust our external world and the water. That you fell asleep. I hope that you have it.